Hey there, Mary Czarnecki here with this week's episode of Sticky Note Marketing. So if this is your first time joining me for our Sticky Note Marketing show, welcome. Super excited to have you here. I'm Mary Czarnecki, and I have spent the past 20 years working in marketing, both with small businesses as well as with very large businesses, probably some big brands that you might have in your household, some things from Johnson & Johnson, maybe you've been on WebMD. So those are just a few of the brands that I've worked with during my career. But what I'm really passionate about is figuring out how to help small business owners, entrepreneurs, and service-based professionals get in front of the people who need them the most. So I love helping entrepreneurs and small business owners be more effective and smarter and savvier, but also apply some simple marketing tricks to get in front of the people that need you the most. So today's topic is one that has come up a lot in our private Facebook group. So a lot of people have been asking me, hey, Mary, what's the deal with Facebook pages? Are they dead? Do I even need to bother with them? Is it even worth spending any time on them? So here's the deal. We're going to break it down today. I'm going to share with you a 3-step strategy to thinking about your Facebook marketing. So now, I call this show Sticky Note Marketing because I like to share with you some simple strategies, right? Things that you can implement into your business right now, this week, today. So grab your sticky note because I'm going to give you the 3-step strategy that you can write down, and it's going to fit on a sticky note. I promise. I tested it. Okay, so today, Facebook strategy in 3 simple steps. Number 1, just as a baseline, before we get into the 3 steps, I wanted to just double check with you guys all as a baseline learning. There's some essential parts to Facebook when you're thinking about using Facebook for your business, right? So you've got your profile. So let's just define some terms. Profile, meaning your personal profile. So you as an individual. So when you go to my personal profile as Mary Czarnecki, that's me as an individual user, right? Now I also have my business page, right? So when I talk about page, I'm talking about your business page. This is the page that basically represents your business. There's also a third element that a lot of businesses choose to use, which is a group, right? So your group provides a community, a hub, a place for people to gather. And in the feed, in the middle of the page where people are posting content, the difference between your page and your group is your page, when people post on it, it's hidden because it's hidden as a visitor to your page posting it, and you as the page owner have to decide to put it into the feed. As opposed to if you're creating a group, you're creating it as a constructive kind of community space. So anytime any part of the group, you as the owner or someone in the community is posting, it goes right into the feed. So just to define some terms that we're all on the same page getting into this discussion today. So let's jump into the 3 parts of the strategy I wanted to break down for you today. Number 1, the first thing you're going to want to write down on your sticky note is establish goals, right? So no matter whether I'm working with big brands that are paying me thousands of dollars a week to come in and manage their brand or coach or train their marketing teams, or whether I'm working with small individual local businesses that are just getting their feet under them and just having their first profitable month, the first thing we always start with is goals. What do you want to achieve from taking this action, right? So by doing this marketing investment, whether it's an investment of time, energy, or money, whether you're doing whatever kind of investment you're doing, what goal do you want to achieve by doing that? So are you looking to use Facebook to grow your brand awareness? Are you looking to use Facebook to be a customer service channel for you, to make sure that you're giving your customers a way to get in touch with you if they have questions about your services or your products, right? Is it a customer service portal? Are you thinking about it more as a way to generate traffic to maybe a lead page or a landing page or your website? Or basically you're trying to use this as a place to fish for the fish, but you really want to take the fish out to somewhere else, right? You want to send traffic to somewhere else. Or are you looking for it as a lead generation strategy? So are you looking not necessarily to send people off of Facebook, but actually generate leads while they're actually engaging with you and your brand on Facebook? So number 1, what are your goals? What do you want to achieve by spending your time, energy, and money on Facebook, right? So number 2 part of the strategy is going to be you need to think about it in terms of your what we call conversion equation. So when you're thinking about your customer's journey, your buyer's journey, the people that you want to work with you and buy from you, you're going to have some initial phase of they find out you exist, right? So that's kind of the initial interruption, or we like to say kind of attraction phase, where they just find out that you exist, right? So then you have kind of this intermediate phase where they're getting to know, like, and trust you. It's the nurture phase. They are somehow engaged engaging with you and your content and learning more about you and figuring out in their brain, okay, yeah, they have a solution and it meets my needs and I'm interested in learning more, right? So that's kind of the middle piece. And then the third part of the conversion equation is going to be obviously where you're converting them into a buyer, right? So they're taking some sort of action. So in that middle step, you're nurturing them, you're educating them, you're entertaining them, which is big on social media, right? We want to be entertaining. We don't want to be pitch, because that comes later, right? They need to believe that your solution and that you are someone who is going to meet their needs both emotionally and logically. So you need to think about how you're going to use Facebook and your Facebook page to fit into that equation. So the way Facebook has set it up for businesses in terms of your page is they give you a lot of different elements on your page. And I'm going to give you a cheat sheet in the comments below. I will link to my step-by-step checklist so that you can make sure that you're capitalizing on all the elements that Facebook is giving you on your business page. There's things like your avatar picture. There's things like your header image. There's things like your about section. There's the link to learn more or to schedule or book a call. You can change the actions on those buttons. So in my checklist, I'll link it for you below. There's a full checklist. As a strategic business owner using your page effectively on Facebook, you want to make sure that you're checking all these boxes and using all of these levers that Facebook is giving you to work on that kind of part of the conversion equation, right? So we want to not only be bringing people into your world, but we want to be using this as a way to nurture them, to educate them, to get them to know, like, and trust you. Because here's the thing, yes, total reality, organic reach of your Facebook page is down, right? Facebook basically, in terms of a page, is essentially a pay-to-play situation, right? It is your job to either pay in time, energy, or money to get people to your page, to get them engaging in the content that you're putting on your page. Now, does that mean that you should just give up? No. Because it's the same thing with your website. People just don't show up at your website just because you create it, right? You have to do things. Either you have to pay in energy and write some blog posts that are SEO optimized that people are going to find you organically, or you're going to pay in money to drive traffic to your website. So think about your Facebook page similar to your website in that it can be a great nurture hub. It can be a great lead generation machine, but it is your responsibility as a strategic business owner to think about how you're going to get people there. Now, there's obviously some free places that you can do, free things that you can do to get people to your business page, right? You can encourage people to go there from your private profile. You can encourage people to go there from your email list. You can encourage basically people from any place that you are engaging with people for free, whether you're speaking, whether you're at a local networking event, whether you're handing out business cards, whether you're writing emails and you're putting your Facebook business page in the signature of your emails. You can drive free traffic to your Facebook page. The key is once they get to your page, does it look professional? Are you providing entertaining content? Are you creating that nurture environment, right? So that you're actually capitalizing on all those things, which is why I want to give you this checklist for free. I'm going to link it down below. It'll give you the full checklist of all the things you want to make sure that are solid on your page. And then you can decide how you're going to drive traffic to it, whether it's free or whether it's paid. So that's number 2. It's part of the 2-step strategy. Okay, third step to the strategy, the final step here, is going to bring it to life, right? So you need to then, once you've got it locked and loaded in terms of the initial setup, you need to be consistent, right? Everyone hates this word, right? It's the big C, the big consistency, right? So even though you may not be getting the kind of organic reach that we used to get back in, 2010 or 2007 with organic reach to our business pages, that doesn't give you an excuse not to continuously post engaging content. Because here's the thing, if someone does become aware of your business, right, that first step, they figure out you exist somehow, and they want to figure out, is this a legit person? Is this a legit business? How well do they represent themselves? Are they an authority? Are they an expert? As a consumer, what we're seeing consumer behavior do is they're going to check out your website, they're going to check out your Facebook page, they may check out your Instagram, they're going to look for you. They're going to look for evidence that you are a professional, that you are an expert, that you are an authority. And if your page has a last post from 2015 or 2017, they're going to not think that you are legit, right? So there's going to be some lack in authority. So it's almost better not to have a page for your business than to feel like you're not going to be posting consistently. Because think about this, it's a little bit of a billboard for your business, the same way your website is, the same way any other piece of content that you are going to have out that's forward facing to the market, right? Okay, so those are the 3 steps. Number 1, you want to think about this in terms of what are your goals out of being on Facebook, period. Number 2, you want to think about, okay, how does this fit into the conversion equation? Am I using it to attract people, to nurture people, or to convert people? Am I actually putting content there that's going to bring people into my conversion engine? Okay, and number 3, we're going to think about, okay, how does this actually work in terms of bringing it to life? How often am I going to be creating content? What kind of content am I going to be creating? What kind of feel do I want people to have when they land on my business page? Is it going to be fun and entertainment? Is it going to be education? Is it going to be increasing their confidence? Is it going to be giving lots of free value so that they want to keep coming back and they consider me the authority? Okay, so super quick bonus for you guys that have been sticking with me for this. The one thing I hear a lot is, how do I use my page versus my profile versus my group? How do they all interact? Do I share things from one to the other, et cetera, et cetera? So here's the thing. There's a million different ideas about this, and you have to test and figure out what's going to work for your business and your audience. However, here's my point of view. I would definitely, if you are going to be a business owner who is going to be at all interested in using Facebook ads as a paid source of traffic for your business, you need to be generating engagement on your page, and you need to be posting legit content. And a great way to use Facebook ads is to start building up a warm audience. And so if you're able to put content on your business page that will get people to lean in, even if you're driving traffic to that content to create that warm audience, it'll initially kind of build up that warm audience for you to kind of say, okay, these are people who are actually legitimately interested and need what I have to offer, right? So yes, as a serious business owner who may be interested in using Facebook paid traffic, yes, you need to be posting and creating engagement on your business page. Now, if you have a personal profile and the friends on your personal profile are your target audience, they're not just people outside of your target audience, but you know that there are people following you on your personal profile that are the people that you actually want to serve in your business, you can share posts from your business page over to your personal page. You can also create organic posts on your personal page. Now remember though, if you're creating content that people are engaging with on your profile, on your personal page, you can't use that engagement to start creating audiences that you can target through ads. So remember, it'll be interesting and you can raise awareness of your offers and you can get people to lean into you or start conversations and DM with you using your personal profile and using content posts there, but you will not be able to use that to help target your Facebook ads, right? So that's just something to think about. So yes, you can post on your personal page if your target audience is following you on your personal page. You can also share posts that are more business oriented on your business page to your personal profile if there are people over there that might be interested, and say, hey, if this is the kind of thing that you want to learn more about, I share a lot of this over on my business page. That's a great way to drive organic traffic and engagement to your page. Last but not least, the groups seem to be a little bit more intuitive. It's more of a community, it's a hub. Obviously you get people in there. It's all about a specific focused niche topic, right? So it's creating community engagement. It's a great place to help people get to know, like, and trust you and learn more about your business, you, what you're all about, what kind of style you have, what kind of expertise you have, etc. So if you have any questions, again, I'm going to drop the link below to my checklist so that you can make sure that at least you're taking advantage of all the different ways that Facebook has given you to market your business on your page. So you can check off all those boxes and make sure that you've got the low-hanging fruit taken care of. If you would like to continue the conversation, I'm also going to post the link above to our Facebook group, and I would love to continue the conversation with you over there. There's a great community of entrepreneurs, small business owners, and service-based professionals who are all different phases of their business, and I'd love to continue the conversation with you over there and see how we can help you support your business growth in the future. So signing off for this week. Hope that was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, post them below, tag me, and I will jump back in and answer all your questions. Cheers. Talk to you soon.